Today we're going to be talking about the 2021 housing forecast and 5 experts' opinions. But first, let's start with a joke. What did the street light say to the car? Don't look, I'm about to change. Here we are, guys. We've made it through 2020. We are now in 2021. I personally didn't think we'd get through 2020 ever. Felt like the year that lasted 5 years. So it's interesting though now that the new year's begun, I've had numerous people come up to me and ask me, what is the housing market going to do this year? Is it still going to be as crazy as last year? What's going to happen? Are buyers going to be able to buy a home? Sellers are having an easy time selling a home. What are values going to do? Home prices going to go up? What are interest rates going to do? So today we want to provide you with valuable info. We've been able to gather together 4 experts' opinions on the market. We're going to add in a 5th bonus one and share that with you. So with that, let's dive in. I am going to be reading from my screen a lot today just because I want to make sure that we're quoting these experts verbatim so that you guys can get the information directly, from that source. So to start, Lawrence Yun, the chief economist over at the Association of Realtors, the National Association of Realtors, was quoted in saying, in 2021, I think rates will be similar or modestly higher, maybe 3%. So mortgage rates will continue to be historically favorable, which is great news, right? Especially if you're looking to buy a house. Second, Danielle Hale, the chief economist over at Realtor.com, said, we expect sales to grow 7% and prices to rise another 5.7% on top of 2020's already high levels. Third expert here, Robert Dietz, Senior Vice President and the Chief Economist for the National Association of Home Builders. So a little bit different take and view here, going to a home builder versus a realtor. With home builder confidence near record highs, we expect continued gains for single-family construction, albeit at a lower growth rate than in 2019. Some slowing of new home sales growth will occur due to the fact that a growing share of sales has come from homes that have not started construction. Nonetheless, buyer traffic will remain strong, given favorable demographics, a shifting geography of housing demand to lower density markets, and historically low interest rates. Fourth one, Mark Fleming, chief economist for First American, says mortgage rates are expected to remain low for the foreseeable future, and millennials will continue forming households, keeping demand robust. Even if income growth moderates, despite the best intentions of home builders to provide more housing supply, the big short in housing supply will continue into 2021 and likely keep house price appreciation flying high. So there you have it. There's those 4 experts' take. Your 5th bonus expert today is going to be my take and what I think the housing market's going to do in 2021. Gathering these 4 quotes, as well as I attend conferences each year, the first part of January, listening to state and local experts as well as national experts. Even right here within our brokerage at Keller Williams, we talk about what the market's going to do and our predictions for it. So my take on 2021, what I think is going to happen. In talking with my preferred lenders, interest rates are projected to remain low. We don't see that changing. The last few days with the politics and the things that have happened at the Capitol, they fluctuated up and down a little bit, but overall we expect them to remain at or near 3%, which is still historically low, right? I know it's hard to buy a house right now. I know that prices are appreciating a lot and it makes it crazy to look at those purchase prices. But if you look at the interest rates by decade, in the 70s, rates were at 8.8%. In the 80s, 12.7% interest rate on a mortgage. It's insane. 90s, 8.1. 2000s, 6.2. 2010s, 4.09, which is a little bit better. But now in 2021, we're hoping and we're projecting to see a 3% interest rate or right near that 3%. That makes it so your monthly payment is lower. Even though your purchase price might be higher than what you want to be paying necessarily, your interest rate's going to keep your monthly payment low, going to make the house more affordable. The Housing Affordability Index is a number that we look at. It has 3 components in it, okay? First, we take a look at the interest rates. Second, we look at the average purchase price of a home. And third, we look at the average income for the state, okay? Right now, the state of Utah, the last 6 months, the housing affordability index has been the best it's ever been, ever, since they started keeping track of these figures. So I know prices seem high. Rates are low. Average income is great. It's a great way to buy a home. It's affordable to buy a home right now. That covers interest rates, in my opinion, on rates. Jumping over to sales now, what I think sales are going to do. Like the people said, we're forecasting an increase in sales. We have a housing shortage, but the housing shortage, builders are building a lot right now. People are looking to upgrade or downsize. So sales are still happening. It's just that we don't have a long supply of inventory. You know, we'd like a 6-month supply of inventory. If we had that, we'd be like an even buyer seller market, right? We have low inventory, which does tilt the scale a little bit to a seller's market. And we're expected to see a little bit more of that in 2021. Looking at the forecast here in my notes, last year, so comparing this year's projected sales to last year's actual sales. Last year, we had, depending on what source you were looking at, between 6.2 and 6.4 million sales in the United States, okay? And then again, depending on what source you're looking at, we're going from 6.2, 6.4, jumping up to 6.4 to 7.1. So we're gonna see sales increase. More homes are gonna be sold. In order for that to happen, more homes need to come on the market. That's what we're projecting. There's gonna be more new construction options to choose from there, and there's gonna be more sellers looking to sell as well. Last thing I wanted to cover is home prices, right? That's a big concern on everybody's mind. What's gonna happen? From what I'm seeing nationally, home prices are expected to appreciate as more people buy in the coming year. So for 2021, depending on the source that you're looking at, we're going to be seeing an increase nationally ranging from 2.5% to 6% increase on prices. It's a big jump. Now locally, so like I said, that's national average, right? Big scale. Going hyper local, focusing on what's going to happen here in Utah, and more specifically what's going to happen in northern Utah. The meetings that I've been attending and the discussions that we're having, the people that are coming and talking to us in these meetings, we're going to see an increase in Davis, Weber County, Salt Lake County of 6 to 8% in home prices, okay? So a home today that's going to cost you $300,000 is going to be, you know, $18,000, $20,000 more by the end of the year. So if you think that 2021 is the year that you're going to buy a home, definitely something to look at. Rates are low, prices are going to climb. You may want to try and speed up that process a little bit if that's your goal. If you can't do it till the end of the year, that's okay. Rates are expected to stay low till then. But if you can, I would encourage you to try and move that up if it fits within your family's plans and goals. If you guys have any questions, if you want to talk on a one-on-one level, you're always welcome to reach out to me. As always, thanks for watching these episodes. I really appreciate the views, the likes, the comments. They're great. We really just want to be able to provide all the info we can to the public and educate everybody so that you can make the decision that's best for you. That's all for episode 4. We're still in season 1. We're going to keep rolling these out. Again, thanks you guys. Appreciate it so much.